Get away for lunch in the quaint atmosphere of Burdette's Tea Shop. Nestled in the middle of historic downtown Springfield, enjoy signature sandwiches and freshly made soups and delectable desserts. And then shop an array of gift selections like serving pieces, aprons, books, jewelry, and wonderful seasonal whimsies. We're easy to find in Springfield on the corner of 7th Avenue and Main Street. We're open Monday through Saturday, 11 to 2:30. For more information, see a link to our Facebook page below this video.
We have a very unusual story for you today. It involves two bad guys, 90 published authors, a sloth that saves Donald Trump and becomes president, and a very surprised dad who had no idea what was about to unfold. It's called An Author's Tea, and it was all part of a program at Coopertown Middle School designed to get students excited about writing.
So you did it last year. It was a big success, so they've rolled it out
to all the 5th grade classes. And we took the entire month of February. We started at the very beginning with the kids creating an idea, and then they developed their characters. They went through the plot. We went through the entire writing process. They built a storyboard. Then we worked with our art teacher and our computer programming teacher to help with the program. They wrote their story, then they illustrated their pages. We went through that entire process of editing and doing a rough draft, and then they presented them to me as their final project. We read it, and if the thumbs up or thumbs down, and then we sent them off to the publisher. This is the first time they've seen their book since they released them. They actually sealed their own envelopes, put their initials on them, and sent them to the printer in the box themselves. They packed them up. This is the first time they've seen their books since they put them in the box to send them to the publisher. This is a real-world product of their efforts, and most of the time students don't have a hard copy book when they're writing a story. And so we've taken them through the entire writing process, and as we know, writing is a skill that they're going to need through their entire life. And so if they do something that's fun and use those skills in a fun project, then it will stay with them throughout their lives.
This next little girl decided to take the opportunity to share her feelings about someone very special to her.
Jenna, do you want to present this to the person that you love? To my daddy, with love.
Tell me about putting the book together for your dad and all the research that you did.
Well, I had to ask him lots of questions without letting him know.
So you had to be sneaky.
Very sneaky.
It's very difficult for her.
Did you ever have any clue something was up?
I was just told I needed to be here today and that I would probably cry.
You knew when I was asking you where do you go a lot.
I had no idea what was going on.
I thought you would have known.
It's amazing. It's great. It's the sweetest thing ever.
Just love him.
So when they found out they were going to be writing books, she came home right away and said, that she was going to ask if she could write a book about her dad and why he was so special to her. She didn't know if the teacher was going to go for it because they were supposed to have like a plot, and this story doesn't really have a plot. It's just why she loves her dad. But her teacher agreed to it, and so to keep that a secret in our house for several months was very difficult. But we prevailed, and you got to see what happened. It was great.
This next little girl decides to write a book about Donald Trump. In her book, Donald Trump becomes a vice president, losing the presidency to a sloth, one of her favorite animals.
What's the name of your book?
The Sloth.
Can you tell me about it?
It's about Trump and a sloth. The sloth tries to save Trump from two bad guys because he knows what is going on. And that's pretty much it. It's just a simple book.
Well, tell me the story. What gave you the motivation? What's the story about?
Well, on the news, I just saw a bunch of politics and I thought of Trump. And then I love sloth, so that really inspired me to write this book.
Lily Watts actually offered to read the entire book for us, so if you're viewing this report on our main website, simply scroll down for that separate video. And now we're going to close out with some introductions to some of Robertson County's newest authors.
I am Jacob Granger, and my book is World War III.
Max Baldwin, What Happened Before the Gettysburg Address.
Lily Watts, The Sloth.
Holly Bryant, The Very Scary Teddy Bear. Ava Duke, The Random Monkeys. Chloe Walker, Emily and Her Summer.
Justin Mayo and Rocco.
Gavin Boatman and Stolen.
Macy Radcliffe and Animal Adventures.
Maya Brown and A Friend at the Door.
Garrett McMahon, Too Much Cheese.
Noah Hankins, A Journey That Saved a Town.
Dakota Bartlett and Try to Survive Minecraft.
Destiny Brown, Long Ways from Home.
Shelby Walker and The Girl Who Gets Bullied.
Andrew Thomas, Survival. Joel Guerrero, The House in the Woods.
Well, there you have it, Robertson County. And don't forget, if you're viewing this report on our main website, simply scroll down to get Lily Watt's full read of her new book, Sloth. You won't want to miss that. And remember, when you're looking for news that's important to you, turn to the news leader in Robertson County, Smoky Barn News.
I love my car that I got from Payne Chevrolet. When they first see it, it's something clean. You know, they get to have fun in.
We actually went in with our baby when he was 2 weeks old. They were absolutely happy to answer any questions that I had.
Right now at Payne Chevrolet, get up to 20% off on select Chevys.
The negotiating process was painless.
Payne Chevrolet in Springfield. 9 decades, 3 generations, 1 tradition.
I got what I asked for at Payne Chevrolet. That's the honest truth.